Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this farmhouse 2-tiered tray using all items I purchased from the Dollar Tree. To get started, I'm going to be showing you the items you're going to need. You'll need these 2 candlesticks from the Dollar Tree, as well as this succulent that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I was kind of shocked to only find one. I thought I would find more, but I got one. I got some jute string, as well as this candle dish, a 2-pack of these stove burner toppers. I thought they were quite cute with the little chef on them. And some white spray paint I purchased from Walmart. And my glue gun and glue sticks. First, I'm going to go ahead and take the jute string and hot glue it all the way around the bottom portion of the succulent. So I'm first going to dab a little bit of glue on the bottom to get it going, and then string the jute string all around the entire circumference of the planter bottom for the succulent. I did end up needing to add hot glue around the entire bottom of this succulent planter. As you saw, I did struggle to get it to go around without having to use the glue. So this kind of acted as a placeholder to make sure it was securely fastened or adhered to the planter bottom. So I would suggest that if you decide to, move forward with putting jute string around your planter bottom. And then I would just keep gluing all the way around, putting like dabs of glue here and there as you go all the way up the entire planter. And I did go ahead and glue the rest of the jute string all the way around off camera. So here's what that looks like here. Next, I took this glass bottle, also purchased from the Dollar Tree. I thought it was really cute how it had a little topper and almost resembled like a message in a bottle type of glass. So I thought this was really cute to kind of dress up with that jute string. So that's what I had in mind for this portion of the DIY project. So again, I'm going to use jute string, glue that around the bottom portion of this glass container like I did with the succulent pot. Kind of showing you a variation of what I had in mind to put the jute string on the glass bottle. So I did go ahead and do a portion of that off the camera. And this is what I essentially came up with, and I really thought it was different and, not necessarily needing it to be perfect. So I think it looks better when it's a little messed up like this. So this is what it looks like, and now I'm just starting the top portion that I want to put the jute string twine around. So I just kind of came up with a different design, and this is what worked for me. So I glued around the bottom portion of the bottle top, if that makes sense, and just kind of made like a crisscross X in the middle to secure it with some glue so that it looked evenly proportionate. So this is how it looks when I have everything all glued together. I think it looks really cute, but I ended up thinking that it was missing something. So in order to hide some of the glue, I ended up making a jute string bow. So you just take the jute string and place it in between your index finger and your middle finger to secure, hold it, and then wrap it around your index and your thumb. And then what I do is I pinch the middle, and then I cut another portion of jute string, and then I wrap it around and secure it so it creates the middle portion of the bow, so it's completely secured and it's not going anywhere. And just adjust to your own liking and kind of finagle with it to get it how you like it, and make sure that the bottom strings are hanging evenly on either side. So that's my little OCD tip to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the video, and next I'll be moving on to some other decorative items that I decided to put on my 2-tiered tray. So here is the bow secured on my bottle. So I'm just wiping away the excess glue to kind of clean it up a little bit, and just kind of playing with the bottom string so that they're evenly sitting on the bottle. So this is what it looks like. I think it's so cute. Next, I did off camera spray paint a little frame that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. It's kind of like the Mr. and Mrs. card placement for a wedding. So I wanted it to be white, so I spray painted it white. And I'm going to use this nutmeg brown apple barrel paint that I purchased from Walmart, as well as the white paint. So what I decided to do was kind of give it more of a rustic look, and I put the dark brown or the brown paint and mixed it with a little bit of the white, and then just kind of brushed it onto the paper on the back side of the Mr. and Mrs. placement card. So you'll see what I mean once I get started. So here's the Mr. and Mrs. card, and then the paint I have in my little palette that I also got from the Dollar Tree. They have everything you need there. I'm using this paintbrush. I got it from Walmart. It's in a set of, I believe, 7 or 8 paintbrushes, and they work really well. I love them. So I'm just taking the brown paint and dabbing it onto my paintbrush, and then just kind of, brushing it on freehand on the back of this white placement card within the frame that it came with. So I'm just going to brush this all over the entire piece of paper. I know it's going to roll up and it'll look kind of funny, but you'll see the end result. What I ended up doing is just mixing a variation of the brown paint and the white paint, and just giving it more of, like I said, a rustic look. It doesn't have to be perfect. I wanted it to look more like it was whitewashed and vintage looking. So here is the end result. As you can see, the brown and the white look really nice, and I ended up securing a L. Our last name begins with an L, so I thought it would be really cute to incorporate that into this project as well. So I'm just hot gluing the L to the center of the piece of paper, and then I'm going to place it on the cardboard that came along with the picture frame, and then essentially putting it inside the picture frame. So here is the end result of that, and then I decided to also put another bow on this picture frame to give it more of a finished look. And off camera, I ended up putting more jute string on the bottom, kind of free tucking it on the bottom portion, and I'll show you what that looks like in the end of this video when I put everything all together. So now I'm going to go ahead and put all of the pieces together. So I did off camera spray paint the oven trays as well as the candlesticks white. I wanted a farmhouse style, so I'm going to take the candlestick plate that's on the bottom here, and I'm going to glue one of the candlesticks to the bottom candlestick plate, and then I'm going to glue the bigger size oven topper holder and then I'm going to do another candlestick and then the smaller oven topper holder. So I will show you what that looks like in just a moment. So I did use E6000 and then hot glue on top, well, rather at the bottom of the candlestick to give it more of a secure fit. I wanted to make sure it was going to stay and not wiggle around. I did have some issue in the beginning. You want to make sure it sets up first before you go and add additional tiers. So just a little tip there. So I'm just securing the candlestick to the candle holder and then adding the top layer or the first layer. So as you can see here, it did set up, and I'm going ahead and doing the second portion or the second layer. So I'm adding glue to that bottom, and then I'm going to be adding glue to the top tier. So once you get all the glue on the candlestick, you want to hold and press down firmly so that it can secure to the plate or the top or your first layer of your tier. And this is my finished product once I had it all put together. I did end up adding a couple rows of the ribbon, the brown ribbon, as you can see. I did purchase that from the Dollar Tree as well. And this is my finished look. I did have a lot of fun creating this DIY project for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you join our family. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.